Welcome back to Making It with Minglet. Today we're going to be working on our page 10 of 100. And this is what our base page looks like. I'll hold it up to where you can see it. This was out of a mindfulness book, that page. And I don't think I want to lose this. So we're going to decorate the rest of the page. And I've pulled out some things that I feel like kind of coordinate with it. I'm going to stick this number 10 over on this page. I pulled this out. This is a real pretty ribbon that has some green flowers on it. It's a little bit fancy for grunge, but hey, we might be able to make it work. And then I've got this sticky ribbon. And I think I'm going to start right away with that. And you can see this probably was meant to be a Halloween roll. And that's okay, because we can use it for whatever we want to. The 100-day challenge is, I'll have the description in the box, and then I have a playlist also. So if you missed a day, you can go back and catch up. And I'm trying to keep them under 15. Now that looks nice. And then we might as well just go ahead and add some sparkle too while we're at it. It's nice that these already have the sticky stuff on them. This is some of the stuff that I got from my neighbor's estate. And as I've said often, you can't take it with you. It's better to find homes for your stuff before you no longer need it, if at all possible. Plan ahead. But I'm grateful for all the nice things that I got. I've been trying to incorporate them in my art. I know if she's watching from up above, she would be happy that it's gone to a good home and that it's being used and enjoyed. All right, let me get this wound up. Because if you don't take care of it, you know what happens. It gets unruly and a little bit out of control. So I know that's not a bad thing in some circumstances, but for this, it's better if I keep it kind of wound tight and bundled up so it doesn't fly all over the place. And if I seal it back up, I can go ahead and put it back on the shelf where it goes. And then I don't have clutter on my desk, which is a big deal for me. I'm trying very, very hard to change the way I do things and to get those things cleaned up. All right, now the next thing, I like that. Not sure how I'm going to use that just yet. So let me figure out. I've got to figure out what quote I'm going to use today. So let me see about that. Sorry for the silence. Too many things going on. Alright, we're going to go to Pinterest, and I'm going to go to my file with the saved quotes, just like we've done on our previous days. And today, when I do my writing, I'm going to do it a little bit different. I was watching a YouTuber today, and I saw something that I really, really liked. This was one I found last night. When you throw dirt, you lose ground, and that's considered a Texas proverb. So I think that is kind of cool. And this is snarky. It says, "Congrats on your failure. Most people don't even try." Oh, let's go with the Texas proverb. All right. Let me grab out a, oh, what's it called? And where is it? Do you ever move things in your room and then don't know where they are? Yep. All right. So, where did I put them? A protractor. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the word I needed. Where are my protractors? I don't know. So what can I use if I can't find my protractor? I can use something round. All right, and I'm going to get a pencil. And what the person did was they drew lines to put their verbiage in, and then they made different sizes. Now, I have not tested this theory. I have not tried it. So, this might be interesting. All right. One of the things that she said was when you first start to write your first letter, and your last. And then fill in. When you throw dirt, you that won't work. Probably need to do this with a lighter pencil. And I need to make one more. It's not spaced very well. I'm glad I'm writing it in pencil because she did it on a she was doing it on a journal card, and she was using like a calligraphy type pen, and I knew I probably could not pull that off. All right. Now, let's put on here. All right, we got that done. Now, what we'll do is we will go ahead and take a marker of some sort. I'll probably just use the fine line, well, actually the standard fine point Sharpie and then the ultra fine. And she was saying to go ahead and mix up the style that you use. It does not have to be the same for every letter. She said it does make your journals a little more interesting. Oh, this is not good. Left a letter out. Did y'all catch that? We'll have to fudge a little bit here. sometimes. Alright. Now we're going to erase out the arches. I've looked at different videos and I've seen people that do just beautiful beautiful fonts and printing, and I really had never thought about, well, how did they get to that point? But this actually made sense to me, and I thought, well, why not try that? And I think I will watch this lady some more, and I will try to put a link to the video I watched. I'll try to put a link to her channel, so if you want to watch it, you can. It appears she is a mixed media artist, but she's one that I'm not familiar with, and I did learn something new and interesting. Alright, instead of flipping this off on my desk, I'm going to try to be neat. We'll add a little something to these that don't look quite so good. Little bumpty bumps. Alright, so there you have it. That's going to be page 10. Now, let's see if we have a place that we can put. I think I will cut out this has wire in it, so we're going to pull those wires out because we're not going to want those in our journal. Little teeny tiny wires. Let's see how that looks hanging off the other page. It's kind of nice. Alright, we're going to glue that down. And I'm using art glitter glue. If it does not work, I will get up and get the fabric glue. But I do not like messing with fabric glue. It usually does not end well for me. But that's probably just me. Just silly little me. Alright, I'm going to clip this with the clothespin to hold it while it dries so I don't get sticky fingers. And then we're going to put our number 10. I think it'll go about center page. All right, I'm pleased with that. When you throw dirt, you lose ground, and that's page number 10 out of 100. And we'll see you next time. Until then, be well, my friends. Bye-bye.